Welcome and thank you so much for joining me. So we are going to be looking at volume and surface area. Now I have drawn a picture of a triangular prism. Now the first thing I want you to think about with volume and talking about prisms is we are always going to be thinking about the base and then the height. So the rule of thumb is thinking base times height. Now I like to think about the base is this right here, the triangle. And then I multiply it by that area upwards. So I'm timesing it by height or the length, depending on where your base is. So if I'm thinking about this, I'm just going to write a few down. So I'm going to say this is 4 centimeters, and this is here 3 centimeters, and this is 10 centimeters. So the first thing I'm thinking about with the base is to work out the base of a triangle. We all know a triangle is half of a rectangle. So that means we are going width times height. So 4 centimeters times 3. 4 times 3 equals 12. And you divide it by 2 because a triangle is half of a rectangle. So 4 times 3 equals 12. 12 divided by 2 equals 6. So I know my base is 6 and my height is 10. 6 times 10 equals 60. So I know that my triangular prism is 60 centimeters cubed. Now if I move on to surface area. Now when we are talking about surface area, I would like you to think about this shape right here. So at the bottom, we know a triangle has 3 sides. So that means I also know there's 2 sides here that will come up to a point. At the very ends, I have a triangle. So I've broken my shape out to have a net. Now that I have a net, I need to think about the size. And here I know that this is 10. And I know that this here is 4. So because I know that my width is 4 centimeters and I know this is 10, that's just telling me that this is 4 centimeters, this is 4 centimeters, this is 4 centimeters, and this is 10 centimeters. So if we're thinking about this surface area of this rectangle, it's 4 times 10 equals 40. So that just means that each of my rectangles is 40 centimeters squared. Then I look at my triangle, and this is what we did before. We know that a triangle is half the size of a rectangle. So we're timesing the base by the height divided by 2. So 4 times 3 divided by 2 equals 6. 6 centimeters squared and 6 centimeters squared. So the surface area is adding all of these areas up. So 40 plus 40 plus 40 is 40, 80, 120. 126 plus 6, 132. So 132 centimeters squared. I really hope that helps you understand volume and surface area of a triangular prism.